Good morning. Welcome to worship here at Westchester Presbyterian Church. As we're getting started, I see that June is standing back there ringing the bell with Doug's help. But this past week was June's 80th birthday. Happy birthday, June. Is it also your birthday, Doug? This week's Doug's birthday, so happy birthday to Doug as well. She stole all your glory with the 80th. But there's a couple pictures from her 80th that I wanted to show you guys. Here you go. For those of you who don't know, June here, for the last 23 years, on the 11th of every month, honoring firefighters who made sacrifices on September 11th of 2001, June has been making for her local firehouse there in Mason 95 cookies for 25 years, once a month, every month on the 11th of the month. It was over like 27,000 cookies. They added them up. And so for her 80th birthday, the mayor of the city of Mason made her birthday June Williams Day in the city of Mason. And the firefighters honored her with a specialty-made helmet for her. You'll see she's wearing an apron there that says Cookie Lady with a firefighter belt embroidered on it, so she now has a better apron to cook with. And I thought it was such a wonderful way to celebrate your 80th birthday, so happy birthday to you. Yeah. And I told her that I was going to embarrass her on Sunday by showing some of the pictures, because I thought you all would want to know. Also, a reminder today, after worship, you should plan to stay if you're able, because there's going to be some good food down in the fellowship hall. There's a chili cook-off happening, so there'll be food for everybody. I encourage you to stay if you are able and join us for some food and fellowship. And then I think we have a couple of special announcements from Tom Winston. Where's Tom at? There he is.
Good morning. I've got two announcements to highlight. Both relate to Reach Out Lakota and the drives that we've been having this fall. Today is the day that we return our baskets to Reach Out Lakota. And those baskets are going to be delivered at the back door of Reach Out Lakota and will be manned. We just ask that you come after church. If you're coming to the chili cook-off and you want to leave them there, the mission committee will take them over. But we want to make sure that they are received when they're manned. They've got gift cards in it, and we just want to make sure that all the materials go to the folks that are in need. The other thing I want to highlight is we're starting a gift drive. And I know we've had several drives this fall. We had the school supplies, then we've had the Thanksgiving baskets, and then we're going to be doing the gift drive. And that's a lot at once, but there's a lot of needs out there, as everybody knows. And Christmas is extra special. We have so many reasons why it's a good thing for us to give at Christmas. It's basically a celebration of all the gifts that God gives to us. It's an act of love, focusing on the Christmas story. It's a way in which we can show the gratitude for Jesus, or for God's gift of Jesus that has filled our lives. And finally, it's an example of how we can live like Jesus, who spent the most time in his ministry of serving the needy, and we're called on to do that as well. We've got a real brief video, which we'll go ahead and show, and then I'll talk about the program. All right, this is a Reach Out Lakota program, which of course we support in so many ways. Up here we have a display that's made by not only Kathy Shepard, but she also plays Vanna White. She's a much younger Vanna White, but she's done this display. There's cards on it, and the cards are for your selection to participate in the program. Each year, Reach Out Lakota gives 1,300 gifts to needy families or for kids And it's a great program. You can see there's a bunch of cards on there. A card with the gender and age of someone to buy a gift for. There's also cards for gift cards. There's cards for monetary donations, and you can make those online. The suggestion is $30 to $50 gift, just so that everyone's getting about the same amount. They are returned on Sunday, December 7th, so that the families can get those gifts. One of the neat things about this program is that they let the parents shop for the gifts. So the parents are picking out something for their children, which is a really important thing. One, it gives the kids something that they really want because the parents know that. The other thing, it supports the family because the parents are a partner in the gift giving, and it bolsters them and their role in the family. So because of that, you have to leave the gift unwrapped. The other thing is that gift cards are really welcome, in part because that's really what teenagers want. You probably know that if you have teenagers yourself. And so if you have a gift card, that's going to probably be selected by the parents for their teen to get. They also really like monetary donations, and they will do the shopping for you. So there's so many different ways to give. We ask that you pick up a card. We ask also that you keep a tag on it. You have to think about managing a program with 1,300 gifts that are coming into one location, and the parents are shopping. So the more we can do is say, this is for a girl who is age 6 to 10 or whatever. Then it's just taped on it. They like it taped on with something that doesn't deface the gift. So painter's tape is really good, or a Post-it note. So we can all work together to sort of make it a seamless program. I love this program. I think it's a great opportunity for us. If you have any questions, you can ask me or any other member of the mission committee, which is Kathy Shepard, Karen Barkas, and Edna Slusher. Thank you, and Merry Christmas.
Tom, will we have these down in the for the chili cook-off down in that area today, so people can look at the opportunities? Yeah.
Right now it's in the lobby. Well, it's not here because it's here, but it will be out in the lobby during the fellowship time.
We'll take it.
And we'll take it down there.
We'll take it down there for the lunch, and then it'll reside in the lobby space there after the lunch. And I think Roger has an announcement.
Roberta made mention of this in one of her history lessons a few weeks ago, and I hope you all put on your calendar, December 14th, the choir is going to be presenting a cantata. We used to do those more often than we have recently, but we're going to kind of revive that. It's called a Festival of Hymns and Carols, and it consists of a lot of carols that are all familiar, with full orchestra. We're not going to have a full orchestra here, but it's going to be, the music is beautiful, the orchestration is unbelievable, and we're going to start the evening. It's in the evening at 6 o'clock, and there's going to be a potluck dinner in Fellowship Hall. And I've heard by rumor that Edna has assured me it's going to be an upscale potluck dinner. So you want to be a part of that. And then we're all going to come to the sanctuary and hear a festival of hymns and praises and hymns and carols. So I hope you all will make that a priority on your calendars, and we hope to see you here on the 14th at 6 o'clock. Thank you very much.
Today we're going to talk about staff. Now, some of you may think that since our staff is small that it's always been that way. So we're going to review some of the staff that have been here since I've been here. Now, this picture was taken around 1978. You can see Judy Collier there. She was our church secretary for many years. Roger and I are there. He's got his hippie hairdo. Right next to Judy is Rod Huber, who was our treasurer at the time. Rod Huber, when Deanna Reed moved to the area, she bought Rod Huber's house. So we always think of it as the Huber house where Deanna lives. And the guy with the glasses and the red sweater is H. Britton. H. Britton is Denny's dad, and they owned the two properties next to us. In fact, Denny was raised in that house, and H was our custodian at the time. Okay, then we move on. When Judy left, we had still Steve Hazley was our pastor. He came in the fall of 1975, and I came in the spring of 76. We could see Roger, and you could see H again, and me with the kind of long hair. You can tell what era it is by how long my hair is. I've got it every length. This is Terry Harp, who became our secretary. Okay, next picture shows after Steve Hazley left, we had an interim pastor named Reverend Toff. He was a delightful man. He was just exactly what we needed as a transition. But he had one knack that he did, and Roger picked it up. When Reverend Toth introduced the hymns, he would always read the first line of the hymn. And instead of just the title, he would read the first line every time. It was kind of neat. He was a neat guy. Okay, from there, we got Mike Wheatley. Mike Wheatley was here 29 years. And this is not too long after Mike arrived. Mike absolutely abhorred plastic plants. He hated them with a passion. You can't see this full picture, but it's a huge plastic plant. And someone got into his office without him knowing, hauled that big, heavy plastic plant, and it was heavy, hauled that plastic plant into his office, and it was covered with birthday cards when he walked in the next morning. I think he had a really different introduction to Westchester Presbyterian. Shortly after that, Kathy Shepard came, and she became our secretary. She hadn't attended very long when she became the secretary, and she was here well more than 20 years. 35. Well, that's well more than 20. Okay, you were before Mike. Then we had a variety, we can go to the next picture. We had a variety of people who helped with our youth and Sunday school. Parents did a lot of heavy lifting at that time, but we also had wonderful people like Vince and Karen Perpero. We had Scott and Jane Brooker. We had Lynette Whitman, who was a Sunday school. And we had Sue Schliessman and Linda Eppert. Linda Eppert's the taller one. Linda is Cindy Trimble's sister. And Linda was our Sunday school superintendent, and Sue Schliessman was our youth director. Okay, next slide will show what the staff looked like, minus the pastor, which was Mike Wheatley, in 1995. Kathy was the secretary. Mike's wife, Sandy, was our Christian ed director. We had a nursery coordinator who was Michelle Perry. There's Roger and me and Sue Schliessman, who was the youth group director. It was kind of a large staff. Following Mike's retirement, we had an interim pastor named Bill Love. And one of the lasting things that happened during Bill Love's stay with us is that we started using our projection system at that time. And that was a traumatic experience for some people, having projection in the sanctuary. I thought it was going to push some people over the deep end. But now those same people can't see the hymnal as well, and it's nice to have the words on the screen. Megan O'Brien was our youth director, and nearly 10 years ago, we got our pastor, Tyler and Jenny and Owen. They joined our family. And along with them, they brought, as an interim youth director, Reverend Laura Sherwood. And you can see how long ago that was by seeing how different those children look today. We are about to embark on employing a whole lot of new people. So, next slide. We want to welcome them home to Westchester Presbyterian.
And we'll be continuing to pray for those new folks as we start those processes during our prayer time. All right, I encourage you to look around and see some brothers and sisters in Christ who have joined with you for worship this day. As you're able, I encourage you to stand, greet one another, and share the peace of Christ. And as usual, if you see someone you don't know, go and introduce yourself.